Okay, this is going to be a friend's boom and fight on TP. Yeah, again, this is the other boom I was asked to do, and I don't know, there isn't too much to say about it. Yeah, I was asked to do it, and I'll add up the fight and try to use the booming tips I gave, so you can see that I really do use them on every single game. Okay, this is good. Can take this too. Yeah, and then I'll add up a fight against Spain of some lieutenant. I think he's good though. Like, I feel like he's not a lieutenant. He definitely can do better. Yeah. Does he need it, or why did he ping it? Not exactly sure. Passionate B. I'll pick this deck. It's a pretty common deck, I think. I'll just say it anyways. Oh, no, I need to scout first. Yeah, what I do is the same as always. I'll just start on one hunt, not wasting any food. I find that is pretty important. Obviously kind of unlucky that I'm at the side position. Even though I'm not, okay, there's one hunt. Try to find some more. This is not enough. Okay, there's one more. Okay, one more hunt and I'm good. Good to go. Okay, now I shift click my builds again. This one doesn't want to be shift clicked though, it looks like. And once I got the 100 wood for the house, I will just get all builds off wood because I can send a wood trickle and get the wood for the coin upgrade. Okay, this might be a mill boom. Possibly, if I don't have a hunt here, which I don't think, I'll have to mill boom. Which sucks, but it's still okay, because I also wanted to show how to mill boom in NR40. Obviously, it's pretty often the case that you just don't have the resources you want to have, and you still need to deal with that, right? And so most games that I've seen others play end up with the boom of the person being so much worse just because they want enough resources. And obviously it is worse, but it doesn't have to be as much worse, I think, as it ends up to be for most players. So I'm gonna try to go into detail on how to do that. Scouts everywhere. So as you can see, my wood's going up right now. And I keep using builds to constantly be okay on food. Make sure to shift click all this. Here I have the choice of which mine I want to go for, and I obviously choose this one because it's closer to the wood that I'm transitioning in after. Okay, the hunt thing kind of sucks. I can try to get this, I guess, but it's still very far. So my TCs will have to be in this spot because I have trees, I have the mines, I have the hunt, and I'm gonna hurt this and this closer. So that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, that kind of sucked. I didn't watch at the correct time. Well, it's 20 coins, not enough, nothing massive. Okay, I didn't even see this build. So that's, for example, something that kind of sucks, but I saw it at the right time and was able to prevent it from sucking really badly. Just need to make sure this fill goes the right way after. I don't think I need to be afraid of blue taking the hunt, right? He has enough hunts. No, never mind, he takes it. Oh my. That's toxic, because it definitely was on my side, but... Whatever, I'll do the mill boom. It's fine. And it actually really is fine, because there really is a ton of people sucking at mill booms. I'm choosing this hunt because it's only one shot, and it's easier for one build to take. And now I'm just gonna move my explorer already. 8 builds on coin is usually the perfect number when adding 7 on food, because food is gathered a lot quicker. Yeah, the France boom is not that difficult, I think. It really just is having a plan of what you're doing and a little practice. This is kind of toxic though. Like, this should not be his. Whatever. I hope he doesn't take it. Some people would build a TCs here and like take this hunt maybe, but I know that I want my eco to be right here, and it's probably gonna be less efficient than to age up nicely, than to having to move like 30 builds back to your eco, you know. Okay, so now I don't have enough food, which is pretty standard actually. That just depends on the start creates you get. Aging with 15 builds is common. I could have maybe done a little better with the macro, but overall it's fine. I keep the builds on coin to get this upgrade, because I definitely have enough wood already. Over at 15, but it's still like it doesn't really matter. Simply because France has enough resources. Like it's not rough with France to do the start. Like I have easily 600 wood. I assume still gathering. What are you doing good? Can't tell. Oh, I told him like he was one of the guys I did the port boom video for, and I told him to just hire his sensitivity, since he felt like he was too slow and his game sensitivity, as he told me, was really low. So that's really a good advice I can give. Just hire that one. What have you been playing? Well, Spain and Poland taking those, huh? I don't know. That's like some decisions I would not make. Also, at the point when he heard it, it kind of hurt his boom for sure. Make sure to remember. I'm gonna get this hunt first because he's running further and further away. Yeah. Oh, okay, I like to split my builds whenever I can on the coin, so it won't run out too quickly. Oh my god. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Like when your teammates don't listen. I guess it's still fine, because H4 mills are possible with few herds. Like, one extra herd is okay. That's like a thing I always have with beast on my team. Like, I don't know, for some reason he just really likes taking my resources. Oh god. Yeah. Alright. So right now it kinda sucks, but it's still going to be alright. And I can tell that usually if I have a perfect boom with all the hunts and stuff I need at the mark of minute 20, I will have about 550 to 600 points, depending on whether I sent a church card already or not. So I can check how much the difference really is this time. Shift click all the hunts all the time, and always again and again. And bam, I can age with this one. Look at the age time, it's 28:40 left, and I can already age, even though one of my hunts was kind of far away. Like, that's just how much difference the hunt micro does. Okay. And some people would now not realize they don't have enough hunts to go to Imperial and would maybe still try to just gather hunts. And this is where you need to realize, I don't have enough. I will have to do the transition. Like, that's really important that you do that in your brain. You can already house up. Waiting for the factories though, it's not worth to get a food card this early. And this is also where many wonder if it's worth. I like to get all the wood upgrades. I think it's definitely worth it. Like 30% faster wood is 100% good. And also you need to remember it means you don't have to do it later. I don't want to hit this one because it's one shot, and that is a lot easier to deal with. Like, I always expect myself to maybe miss a hunt or something, you know? Meanwhile, I'm upgrading my mills. And I usually end up on like 3 mills. With French, it doesn't really matter if you put 1 or 2 mills on the coin, because they gather 25 per tick, and that adds up to fit with every number, so... yeah. Oh, actually, this is not gonna work out with the chase. Huh. That's a mistake indeed, buddy. Oh shit, I can keep this one. Again, check what the Huns are at. 71 food. He definitely has to be shift clicked. Actually, this one is way lower, so I can already can shift click so much in this game, like, and it's worth it every single time you do it. Now I'll send the food cart. I'll keep the factory on coin for now because I have way more food income. Yeah, I need to make a transition, I think. Okay, this should be good now. Shift clicking all this. And I'll have to queue 3 more builds, I think, and I'm alright. I have a 10 build difference, actually 12, and I think I can now put factories back on food. Just for that moment, you know? Look how smooth it is. I'm gonna age with this one though. Back to coin, trying to get the upgrade. This one. And now I like to pull everything off coin. I'm gonna let this mine go though, just because it's in a wake, basically. Oh shit. Whatever, I can put this here. Five extra there. And like right now is the point where all the wood can be gathered on maximum speed. And this is where the mill boom pays back, you know? Like it is not just horrible in every single meaning. 6, 7. Can already send church card. I'm gonna wait with the very important upgrades though, until I start building a lot. I can do church. I use 3 volts for capital, just because I wanted it to go up ASAP. And again, now I have the coin to get this upgrade. Like right now I have more builds on food than wood. There's also still builds coming, so I think it's still worth to get wood first, because you want to have, I want to move them off wood as fast as possible, so I want to make it worth to be on wood for that time. Like the faster I have gathered all the wood I need, the faster can I use a church upgrade. So now I'll just actually build my base already. So it's done, boom. One arsenal is enough against Spain, because I usually go I trade very early against Spain. But I also know this is not like a dictator Spain or Ziv Spain. This is a capped Spain, so I don't have to overtrade early. But like if I trade very late, then I need 2 arsenals to get all the upgrades done, but I think it's going to be alright. Like this. Get all the houses. I'm gonna need 4 more mills. Like I need 10 mills. Which I know by now. And I also need 4 plantations. So the difference to the normal boom is, right now I'm very heavy already on food. Usually I'd not have those 5k food, I'd have that in wood and would have already built and could have gotten the church upgrade quicker. But I needed the mills in my boom, and I'm obviously not going to move those off mills again, because walking is the worst you can do. Walking kills the booms, because, you know, builds don't gather when they walk, obviously. Some people don't build plantations in their booms, but I think it's very necessary, because if a game is long, then the plantation is going to be very expensive after getting this, since it's the most expensive building ever, and also you get XP from it, so it's not like you have no uses. And as you can see, I said 550 score is, well, 560 is probably what you get with a normal boom if you don't send the church thing, because this boosts your score by 40 or something. And I still kind of reached that, you know? I'm almost at that. So the mill boom didn't even drag me down too badly. That's just how it is. No, it's not a good idea, dude. And now I can make the transition. The reason why it's not a good idea is you still gather wood a lot quicker with factories than with villagers, so now that I know that I'm going to be in Nats, I can already send all my wood chopper. Like this hurts, they have to walk a lot, but actually I have 1 vill here. And as you can see, I'm pretty much done right now. There isn't anything to follow this up. 10 mills, 70 people on food, and now I can just start walling whenever I want to. It is a pod mirror, so I don't expect too much running. So I should be fine with 4 layers. Also, I don't think Practice X is known for being insane at just running around. But something you definitely should care about is having a high sensitivity in 3D. Because it helps you so much to not have to move your hand a lot, but rolling over your screen quickly. I just chopped this. Like, let him have struggles. Defensive. God, the way people type words sometimes. Amazing. Yeah. I'm in that, dude. Like, obviously I'm gonna pay attention, but technically it's not my job. Oh shit. So 4 layers in an eco wall. That's pretty normal. So factories on wood, 10 builds on wood, 70 on food is usually what you do. I'd rather have 70 on food than 10 on wood. So if the one guy builds a wall, then I'd rather have the 70 on food still. Even though you can't underestimate wood. It drains so quickly with friends, because if you try to tower up consequently, it's going to be expensive for you. Just because towers cost 300 and not 250. So as I know that I'm up against Spain, I can already expect a start army. First of all, I see he has no Mayans and has a wood card, which he probably sends, so I know he has one card less than usual, because he sends a wood in the boom, obviously. So what I usually can send is I send, obviously, the missionary card, Arsenal, church card, and then either both like those two cards and Lancers, if you're lucky, or just one and Lancers. So if he has wood, then it means he can't send both training cards and Lancers, or maybe just one training card. So I might be able to roll him at the beginning, push him back. Like if I can make Spain camp in their own choke, then it's gonna be very lucky for me. Therefore my start army is going to be art heavy, obviously. But I'm also gonna have 5 gendarmes, knowing that Spain usually doesn't really make anti-cav in the beginning. Like they have the halberdiers and their cav, like the overpop cav has a huge amount of damage, so it is easy to take down cav. But if I manage to get 5 gendarmes in the back, I can still distract them. And bringing it to an artillery fight, I definitely have the edge due to having overpop, the nets, everything. So I'm choosing to play kind of aggressively because of the wood card in the deck. Like that's the mind game you need to play. And aggressively, I mean, I'm chopping this wood. This is quite far forward. I'm not expecting to camp in the back. So I'll chop this with my first priority and then go to this. If I knew Spain wasn't using a wood card and would be someone who really likes to play aggressively, I'd chop this first, because I need space to base up in the back then for sure. This is how far you need to be thinking. Also I have 600 coin left, so I can already start upgrading some stuff to not be pressured by time. Then what I personally need to do is fix my hotkeys, because I know Spain is what I played last, and that means my hotkeys are mostly fucked up. Looks okay though. And obviously, Spain is a matchup in which I will use all my units, like I'll upgrade musketeers, goons, everything. I wouldn't always recommend that. Like, there are matchups in which you won't need that. Here's just a small side fact. I really have no clue why you would be building 3 barracks this here. 2 or 1 will absolutely do it most of the time. Like, I'd not waste my wood like that. With France, you need a massive FB or like 3 barracks, 2 foundries, 2 stables, because you need to get all the upgrades done in very few time and then pump out your army at the same time. But with any other no trade civilization, I would recommend to only build one of each, unless you're like here in a 1v1, 2v2 and know your opponent's base is very close and you're scared of getting mortared, especially against Port and Japan. I can start sending the scouts already. For example, I'm done with the Spain boom very quickly usually, so what do you do when you're bored? Yeah, you get your start army, right? Like, he's not gonna patiently wait until I have my start army as friends, knowing that I have to trade first. So I definitely have the opportunity to react to him. Also, France's civilization, I will not use the Explorer with. Like, I will not upgrade this because I don't have a dock in my deck, and I don't think I want to use the food to upgrade this. Like, it's 2,500 food, and I rather have that in the bank since I already have 120 units. Explorer's not going to do much, especially not against Spain, since the Spanish skirms will gonna bash it simply. This card's kind of useless in the spot because Spain is not gonna split the side, I think, just in case. I'm gonna try to make it invisible and probably put it at his artillery foundry. Like, I'd expect a calf stud, but might be mixing it up. So just, okay, yeah. Same thing here. 2 artillery foundries, why? Like, why'd you do 2 artillery foundries with Spain? That makes no sense. Again, the 10-minute mark, 10 minutes left of the treaty is the checkpoint for my France boom. I know for myself that I have to be close to 70k food, which I am. And I know that I should be around 15k wood, which I am. So I know it's a good boom. Like, getting checkpoints is something very important. Like, once you get players checkpoints, check how the resources are at which time, when they seem to have a good boom in the beginning, and try to reach that on your own. Try to beat it even if you want to. That's how I started booming. Like, I wanted to be better than the others. Like, there are a lot of people that would say booming is insanely boring. But I think it can be less boring if you try to compete at booming with others. Like, if you knowingly want to outboom them. Oh shit. Fucking Explorer. The gate, you mean? I'm not sure what he means. Oh no, not a plantation. Yeah, just in case I have to carry. Which I might have to. Green isn't bad, from what I've seen, I think. Like, he knows what he's doing. I think I can send this. I have the card for the trade. I still didn't send the church upgrade for coins, so I will get the card for the natives. Maybe cheaper nats and calf 2, we'll see. Okay, so I see those trees are pretty much done, so I need to quickly cut this. What should not be the case is obviously that I'm outbooming France. Port as France. Actually twice. So again, that's just how you see people are doing mistakes in the booms. And I think it's all about the hunt micro. Obviously you cannot like be, okay, he micros his hunts, I don't. Well, I do it. Like, this is what you should think like, but it's not gonna work within one game. It's a process of kind of learning, I guess. Okay, so 3 horse artilleries. Yeah, I can go for 8 corps then, because he's gonna have corps on his own. And then the gendarmes make a lot more sense too. He's gonna have like 10 lancers, skirms. He's not gonna have any anti-cap, I think. Like, if he's smart, he's gonna get 10 rods, but I don't think that will be the case. Yeah, there you go. How many corps is that? Is that 5? So it's gonna be more than 5, probably. I don't know what the people are thinking that make bases like this. This base isn't even good. Like, this is far away, there's a lot of space. And it's actually quite far to the middle too. You don't need this much base. 10 lancers as I predicted. Skirms as I predicted. No cav as I anti-cav as I predicted. Pretty much did what I said. Oh, okay, he does make rods. That's good though. Because I can go out heavy then. Is it 5? I do 10 rods, like 5 don't do much. I think you just made mistakes in your boom, to be honest. 6 rods, so it's 4 pop. How many extra corps is that coming? Oh, I should be trading. Like 630, 6 and 630 are the points where I should be trading, usually. I have to play a little more passive now, I think. If I'm against really good Spain player, then I have to be at trading at like 33, so 7 minutes left. Okay, even more skirms. Weird. Okay, and the rods are, so it's 8 or 10 rods, right? 3 horse rods, 5 corps, so I can. I'm just gonna make 6 or 8 corps, probably. Yeah. Okay, Arsenal upgrades. Muscat Goon. That is so stupid, but I don't want to always tell people what to do. They need to learn. Like, you'd mix calf in that, or at least castles, like something to beat up his anti-calf Goon. But well. Okay, so how many calls did you do in the end? Five. Good to know. And I'm gonna use a few scams, I think. Oh no, I'm not. I said I'm gonna make Jan. Nah, Janum's not worth it though, because he has rods. I'm not gonna do anything at all. So I can pump out this. Sure. He's gonna have calf too, I think, so it definitely is worth doing. I can do the first coin upgrade already, even though coin's not gonna be my problem. I have so much coin. Probably should have traded earlier. But I think I can camp. He has a lot of wood in his way. He's not gonna have a clean push or anything. Oh shit, I need to get this. To upgrade walls here. And Lost Grenadiers. I'll do 2 upgrades, because that means if I feel like I have to do the transition, I can do it real quickly. Bring up the Minuteman. Lagoons, 10 skirms. I hope they just focus quickly on the right thing. 5 horse odds, because he quite. Yeah, it's like 30 to 40 skirms. Yeah, that guy isn't stupid. I'm gonna start slightly in the back, knowing that I only have ranged units, and he has a lot of melee units. Like, that's something you need to think about. Him having melee units means he has to spend APM to move them forward, and at the same time, he needs to put all of his missionaries forward too. So starting in the back with Spain is definitely something you should do. I'm gonna cover the flanks with the Musk, because I know he has 10 Lancers and 10 overpop cav. Yeah, chill. Bring up the Horns to the front. Grenadiers, quite tanky unit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull those back. Bring up the skirms. I knew there was one. The back, there's always one in the back. 5 goons on each side. Because I don't know on which side the lance is gonna be. Lancers are the tanky unit that need the goons to be taken down. And how did I end up on 7 corps? What? Okay though. I swear I wanted 8. Or did I want 6? I don't even remember. Should have been a mortar. I'm just gonna put the staple on 4 so I can spam something if I need to. Okay, so I definitely need to push out a bit. I got space for my army, but I've got no space to base up here. So definitely need to change something about that. For example, bring those fields here in case some die. As you can see, 2500 plus is a good boom, and it could have been so much higher if I traded no nats late, like 35. That sucks though. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, I think I'm alright, because this army is not too close. But the Wilson groups of 4. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad base, but I can probably push quickly. Okay. 2 Rexes, 1 stable, 2 foundries. He doesn't move. So I can already wall that. Hotkey this shit. Like I'm obviously grateful for having time, because I'm the one with the blocked food income. Now I want to move out. I don't know what kind of strategy that is. Is he expecting to camp? Well, I'll take it, but this just isn't smart for him. Okay, so horse art should be focused on the right things. Bring up units on the flanks. Try to already pre-block it. Always set your barracks waypoints, like reset them all the time, so the units always go where you need them. I also need a foundry forward right now. Dude, that took a Why to the lead? I don't know why he's playing so passively. What's the point? I feel like people respect my skill, if you can say it that way too much. Like, it should not be changing your playstyle. Like, if it's a matchup you need to play aggressive and then play aggressive. Okay. Hold stable now. Keep spamming nets. Get the sidewalls up so you can't get flanked anymore. What is he doing? He's on 2k score and he's just falling back like crazy. I still have all my horse out from the beginning. So what I do now is just sidewall this. And I need mortars. Foundry's so far in the back. Again, I just move up my foresight and shoot in the middle of all units. Make sure you have all your nats on the lances. I'm just lucky that my waypoints are smart. Like, if you set your waypoints correctly, it's always going to be good. Like, now I see there is an open space here, so I can try to send some units over there. Lances, so I move my skirms back. Oh shit, that needs to go back though. God, he respects me way too much. Like, I know he did better already. I watched him play. That's annoying. Like, how are you not seeing that curve? I'll try to form a line with units. Like, I need the backup on this side. I got a wall on this side, so I'm fine. Move skirms a little back. Wait for the nats to come in again. And I'll micro them on this shit. Get a stable on this flank. I might be able to reach his nat already. Right now, I have tons of fucking food. I just need wood. And the reason why I'm going so skirm heavy is because he's just so low pop. I can just take the ranged fight and win it. Though right now, like, this is just poor micro. Gendoms try to move him onto the skirms. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is a crazy move, where I think my horse artists the curves. He has no pop, like, I don't know. What is he doing? Oh shit. Still, he pumps out the lance of rods now. Actually, no rods. Oh my god. Okay, he was slow though. Delete your embassies. Get them more forward. I know I've got the net, so I can use my explorer trying to get it. Just shoot this guy, please. He's so open. I can just use gendarmes right here. Oh, he won't get it anyways. And I just send a shipment. Like, it's pretty simple. Just keep basing up more forward and more forwards, so the ways your units walk are lower and lower. And what kind of unit is that? This explorer, how does he do so much damage to mine? Oh my god, is he gonna get it? Well, at least he. Oh my god, it's another base war. But this is like, I can just spam gendarmes onto this. And be alright. I just need to get the stable. Get the net. Actually, please, just... Huh. I don't know. Like, I didn't even drop a point, I feel like. Yeah, GG. I don't know. I feel like he never got into this game, really. Well, still he is I think, lieutenant or captain or something who defeated quite a lot of players that were interested in the French boom, so maybe this can show you how to beat him. As a how to beat Lieutenant Spain or something. This is not how to beat someone though. Like, this is 20 pop. This is what you need to work on first. You need to be full population if you want to win a fight. More important than art micro than anything else is just have 200 pop. 100 skirms are gonna do better than 20 musk against Cav. Facts. Right, I'm not gonna watch all this fight though. Um, that was the fight I need to show you. Basically, the friends boom is highlighted, I guess, in this one. And yeah, I hope I could show you how this works, and I'll see you in the next part.